So hello fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn back with some new coins. And this is a coin set. If you can see, it starts from 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 1 and 2. And if you're wondering what country it is, well, the name is down here, Tonga. Tonga is a country in the Pacific, it's independent. It issues its own currency called the Paanga. So the plural and the singular are the same. Same with the seniti. It doesn't have a plural or singular. That's something to do with the language, which is an Austronesian language. So it's related to Maori, Hawaiian, Indonesian, or should I say Malay, Japanese, Tagalog, languages of the Philippines. So it's a very large language family. Anyway, this is not a language channel. If you want a language channel, then you can go to Langfocus. Langfocus is a Canadian. I'll put a link down below. It's very fascinating. He actually does a lot of videos on different languages. And there's also other language channels out there. And language that fascinates me is Sumerian, the first language written. Anyway, so on the 1 and 2 seniti that were issued between 1967 and 1974, there is a tortoise. So this is a land tortoise. These are not native to Tonga. It is related. It actually lives on Madagascar, or the southeastern part of Madagascar, and has been introduced to Reunion, Seychelles, and Mauritius. But they have their own species of tortoise themselves. And this tortoise was actually given to the royal family in 1777, is it? I'm right in this. Yep. By Captain Cook, James Cook. And the tortoise actually died in 1965. So in Australian English, this is a tortoise. A turtle is one that lives in the water. So tortoise lives on land, turtle lives in the water. And on the reverse, we have Queen Solete Tupol III. And she actually died in 1965. So in 1967, she was still on the coins because the coronation of the king, the second king, who is on the back of this one, Taufahua Tupol IV, didn't take place until 1967. So it's 2 years after the Queen passed away. And here I have two coins, 1967, 1968. And the mintage figures is 500,000 coins minted for each. So the turtle on both of these coins, the 1 and 2 seniti, was issued until 1975 when they changed the design. On the one seniti, should I say, they put a pig on it with the FAO symbol on the back. And on the 2 seniti, they issued a watermelon, which in 1981 they changed to a taro. And for the 1 seniti in 1981, they changed it for corns and vanilla. So the same design has this. Then we have the 5 seniti. So I only have this coin, and as you can see, it has the Southern Cross upside down, and it has some plants. I'm not too sure what plants they are, and a denomination. And on the back we have the older effigies of the king and queen. Now mintage figures for this one, 45 is 300,000. So Tongan coins always have a low mintage, generally under 500,000. depending on the denomination, the higher denominations have a lower mintage. It's 1967 at 300,000, and it's 1968 at 100,000. So they'll be a bit hard to get. But I was lucky enough to get this coin set because it was just offered, so I took it. So the next two Sanity we have is a banana. It's got cocoa, and these ones. This series was issued in 1981 to 2005, 45, and 10, and the 2050 to 2011. And as you can see, the portrait of Tauwhaatua Paul V has changed. So it was, oh no, not that one. It was, this portrait, and then they changed it to the one that was previously used on these coins. So these coins were used up until 2015 when they introduced a smaller sized coinage, and they also introduced a 1 and 2 paanga. Oh, just a 1 paanga for circulation. Sorry, got a bit confused there. This 1 and 2 paanga were not issued for circulation. They just commemorative issues, and they would have been in probably a case or something like that, which are not included with these coins. Okay, so then we have the 20 and 50 paanga. Sanity. Why do I keep saying paanga? It's going to confuse everyone. So on this one we have the sweet potato, which is a common crop in the Tongans. And on the 50 we have the tomato plant. And if you can see the differences in the colour, this one's more silver, this one's more whitish. Yeah, circulation can actually do it, but if I show you this one, the 50 still looks a bit different than this one. This one's in high grade. So these two are copper nickel, and this one is nickel plated steel. And in 2002 they actually changed from copper nickel to nickel plated steel for their coins, and that is why you see a variation. On the reverse we have the king again, and we have FAO, so the World Food Organization. And then we have the 1 and 2 paanga. So after 1996, so this date here, and also included in 1990, there is no mintage figures, so it's actually, you could try and ask I think it's the Reserve Bank of Tonga for information, but they probably don't have it, and it's very hard to get a reply from them anyway. So on the first issue of 2050 Sanity and 1 and 2 paangas, they actually had the coat of arms, so this is it. So you got a dove, you have 3 swords, the Tongan crown, and some stars. I'm not too sure what stars they are. So here we have the 1 and 2 paanga coins. These are all copper nickel. This one is 28.3 grams and 38.5 millimeters, and this one is 42.3 grams and 44.5 millimeters. Now these didn't circulate. They actually have a low mintage of 14,000 coins each. So if you want to get these coins, they're going to cost a little bit, but they are not too hard to get because the collectors of paanga coins is actually quite small. They're also not very expensive. Like if it was an Australian or an American coin with 14,000, probably be quite an expensive coin, but you know, these coins are quite easy to get. And on the obverse, the obverse has the crown, king, and this portrait was used up until 1981. So these are the awesome coins of Tonga. I'm quite happy I got these. I was going to sell them, but no, I don't want to sell them because they're actually hard to get. Like these later coins are actually easy to get, 2002. But these earlier ones are actually harder to get. And the series issued between 1975 and 1979 one of the hardest to get because there was not many minted, and they had a short duration as well. And also, another thing I forgot, initially in 1967, this coin was actually round and a bit larger. But in 1974, they issued this 12-sided coin, which is the same size as the Australian 50 cent. So all these coins are the same size as Australian coins. And the first coin had this coat of arms as well. And in 1975, they changed the design. And this is the last coin. And the last coins minted of these ones was, I believe, 2005 for the 1 and 2. Also 2005 for the 5 and 10. And the 20 and 50 was 2011. And in 2015, they actually issued a 1 pa'anga for circulation as a part of the coinage reforms. And sooner or later, I'm going to get that coin set and show you, because while the design's not actually as good as these, it's still very interesting. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video. Please give it a thumbs up. And also see my links down below, because I have lots of links to social media. Have an awesome coin collecting time, people. Thank you very much, and bye bye.